Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Every Platform, and welcome to what is the final Hampshire video, Hampshire number 6. And today we start our video here in Andover. This station is in Hampshire. There is a couple of stations as well in Wiltshire we are going to be visiting as well. I think there's 2 in Wiltshire that we need to do. If you have watched the series up to now, you'll know what those 2 are, but if not, find out later in the video. This station has 3 platforms. The third one is a siding. I don't think it's even operational. No, it's not. It's sort of, as you can see, the track sort of goes away from the platform and heads into some sidings here, probably just for stabling units. Station building here at Andover is really nice as well. It's got a nice clock inside, one that displays Roman numerals as well, which is quite nice. So yeah, we'll talk some facts about the station in just a moment. We haven't got too long here because our train is at 7:47. It's currently 7:41, so I stayed here overnight, so I've been in Andover since last night. I was going to get a bus to the hotel as well, but it was running nearly an hour late, so I just walked it. It took nearly 40 minutes, but you know, I've got my steps in, so that's the main thing. Anyway, if you just check out any updates on trips and posts, please do check out my Facebook group. Also check out my Instagram at KTVvids. So we're going to cross over to the other platform now, and then we'll carry on from there. Let's begin today's video here at Andover for Every Platform. Enjoy. Okay, so here we are at Andover. Our train is just arriving. This is the 0747 South Western Railway service from London Waterloo from Basingstoke to Yeovil Junction. And it is 159021. It's a 3 car. Just before we go, because this train's got a few minutes here, a quick note about Andover. This station used to be called Andover Junction. It opened in 1854, and there was a line that went over to another station in the town called Andover Town, which ran through to Redbridge. That was a junction. It was often known as what's called the Sprat and Winkle line, but it, unfortunately, like a lot of lines, fell victim to the Beaching Axe in 1964, 3 years after passenger trains had been withdrawn from one of the other lines as well. So yeah, so it was the Midland and South Western Junction Railway even, sorry, when it was withdrawn from that railway, but 3 years later it got withdrawn from Andover. Anyway, so we're going to head to Grateley now. That is Andover station done. As you can see, a really nice station. Obviously there are some stations that get too much coverage of, but I feel like we've done this one justice. I'm going to head off to Grateley. I'll update you soon. Right, so just the button there was 159021. This is 0753 South Western Railway service to Yeovil Junction from Basingstoke. So now we're here at Grateley, and I'll update you shortly with some facts about this station. Right, just before anything else, arriving in is the 0759 South Western Railway service to Basingstoke. This time we've got a 6 car. This one is 159003. There is something else at the rear, but we're going to see it when it goes out in just a second and see what it is. Right, the point out there was 159003 and 159005 heading off to Basingstoke. So this station is Grateley. This station is in the village of Grateley in Hampshire. I just realised as well, there's only one station, I believe, in Wiltshire that we're actually visiting today. And then that will clear off that county as well as Hampshire today. So I thought, for some reason, I thought Grateley was in Wiltshire as well, but it's not. Grateley is in Hampshire. Anyway, so we'll talk about this station in just a moment. On first glance, this station has obviously your standard amenities. It's got a shelter, it's got help point, it's got everything you really need. Slightly rusty footbridge, but that's just, you know, you see that a lot. I think the village centre is pretty close to Grateley. I know that there was an old station which was actually located nearer to another village which was located nearby. I think actually the village was called Palestine. I don't know if that's true, but oh, we also have a passing train, as I've been rattling on. It's a service to Exeter St David's from London Waterloo. One 159019. Anyway, we'll carry on with a couple of other facts in a minute. Okay, so Grateley station. This station serves the, like I say, the village of Grateley in Hampshire. It's about just over 70 miles from London Waterloo. The station opened in 1857. It was built 3/4 of a mile southwest of Grateley village, near the hamlet of Palestine. See, I was right. After the local landowner objected to it being built any closer. Interesting. Since then, a new settlement has grown up around the station. Yeah, so like loads of houses have been built and made the, I guess, the surrounding area a bit more convenient for people who want to live around here. Yeah, that is Grateley station. The village itself, I don't think it's massive. It's a civil parish in Hampshire. But yeah, I'm going to go have a look around the village if I can, see if there's any shops open this time of morning. I hope so. But yeah, we'll update you soon. But yeah, this is Grateley. If there is any facts I have missed, apologies. And you can add any extras in the comments if you know any local knowledge. But yeah, for now, that's Grateley station done. Our next one is Whitchurch. Update you soon when our train arrives. Right, arriving now is the 0830 South Western Railway service from London Waterloo to Exeter St David's.
0830 South Western Railway service to Exeter St David's. Calling at Salisbury, Tisbury, Gillingham, Temple Combe, Sherborne, Yeovil Junction, Crewkerne, Axminster, Honiton, Fenniton, Cranbrook, Pinhoe, Exeter Central.
It is 159103.
This train has 3 carriages. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Tisbury, Fenniton,
See this one go out in a minute. Okay, the partner now is the 0830 South Western Railway service to Exeter St David's. Okay, so we're going to wait for our train now, which is the 0859 Basingstoke service, takes us to Whitchurch. That one goes. And then we'll go from there. From Whitchurch, we'll be getting our first bus of the day to the other station that's on the line, Overton. But we will be going to Whitchurch first, so update you soon when our train arrives. Passing there 159106 and 159022 heading to London Waterloo from Exeter St David's. There they go. Goes through a lot faster when you go towards London than it does when you go towards Exeter. So okay, arriving now is the 0859 South Western Railway service to Basingstoke from Exeter St David's and also Castle Carey. It's attached at Salisbury. 159020. Right, I'll tell you when we get to Whitchurch. Right, we now arrived in Whitchurch and the partner now is 159020 heading off to London Waterloo, Basingstoke. The river is 159105, funny looking panel as well. That's heading off to Basingstoke. And here we are at Whitchurch, and I'll update you very quickly shortly. Okay, welcome to Whitchurch station in Hampshire. There's actually 3 Whitchurch stations and we visited 2 of the 3. The other one is in Wales, which we haven't visited yet, but we will be doing that at some point. I actually will be visiting Whitchurch station in July 2025. I'll tell you why I've picked that specifically in a minute. Passing through, we have a service to Exeter St David's. (159.007) James Bond and 159.002. The reason is because in July 2025 I'm going to Cardiff to see Oasis, so it means that if I do that, well, I am doing that. I'm going to do a South Wales every platform that day, and that one is going to be what it is. So yes, it'll be the Corriton line. Anyway, you know that for July 2025, hopefully. Anyway, this station serves the town of Whitchurch in Hampshire, and the station itself has a very nice white station building just outside, very nice canopies just across from here. It's an hourly service here between Exeter St David's, no, Basingstoke and Salisbury normally, or Salisbury and London Waterloo during the week. I think it's something like that anyway, but it is hourly service here. During the peak time you get more trains. We'll have a quick look at the station building as we're on the way out, but yes, that is Whitchurch station. If there's any other facts that I think of as we're on the way, I will let you know, but for now we're off to Overton. Update you soon. Just outside there is Whitchurch's station building, the one I just mentioned. Looks like it is actually a ticket office as well, which is good, but it is only open on certain times of the day. So yeah, really well facilitated station. I like it. Right, we're gonna head off to Overton now and catch a bus there. Yeah, surrounding area, obviously it's all housing nearby. Everything's really near, well, it's like just on a back street, this station. You would think it is anyway. Right, off we go to Overton and update you soon. Right, so there goes the 76 heading off to Basingstoke from Andover. And that is a ALX 400. That was great. Love that journey. We're heading off to Overton now. I'll update you shortly. Right, we have now reached Overton station after a pretty lengthy walk. Scenic walk actually. This station again, hourly service between Salisbury and Basingstoke that sometimes runs from Exeter, sometimes runs from Yeovil, and sometimes goes to Exeter and goes to Yeovil, but they mostly go to Basingstoke and London Waterloo, but I believe it's just Basingstoke today. So this station isn't too far outside of Basingstoke itself, but we'll talk about the station and its facts in a moment. Right, passing through there was a South Western Railway service to Exeter St David's from London Waterloo. That train was 159009, 159015 and 158882, heading off to Exeter. I believe that the 158 will come off at Salisbury, and the 2159s, I'm correct, will carry on to Exeter. So yes, it's a good job I didn't split off the 158 and one of the 159s. That would have been interesting. 3 car to Exeter usually is very busy. Right, so Overton station, we're here. It's nowhere near Overton town centre at all, as we've now worked out, because we're actually, well, we've just walked from the bus stop where the ALX 400 dropped us off to get over here. So it does say the village of Overton in Hampshire. It's located in the hamlet of Quidhampton, which is the closest place. It's actually in Quidhampton. Station opened in 1854. I've seen a fair amount of usage. It's generally a very sort of convenient commuter station for anyone who lives in the area. It's just west of Basingstoke, so it's not too far away. The village contains the smaller hamlets of Southington, Northington, Ash, Polhampton and Quidhampton, as we've said. And the River Test has its source 1 mile to the east of here in Ash. So that's how you say it. A-S-H-E though, spelt differently to the other way. So yeah, so that is Overton station. There isn't too many facts about it. Again, any local knowledge that you have, feel free to drop it in the comments. It's always appreciated, and it obviously helps with any clarity that I might have missed. All I know is outside the station is a vacant warehouse, but that's about it. It's an hourly service here between London Waterloo and Salisbury generally. At the moment it's Basingstoke to Salisbury, with peak time stops for the Exeter services in the morning and late evening. So yes. Right, next stop for us is going to be Basingstoke. We've already covered Basingstoke on every platform, so the next station we're covering, our target is Winchester. But to get there, we are going to get a train to Basingstoke, so update you soon. And obviously, as per tradition with video, it is time to introduce who we've got today. So we've got Jasper, we've got Andy,
hi.
We've got Mac again. Hello. And we've got Will over there, who's throwing things.
You've just got an epic shot of me dropping my phone on the platform.
Yes. Congratulations, Jasper.
Yeah,
and our train's about to arrive. We also have Liam joining us at Basingstoke shortly. So there is 6 of us total today. The train is going to be shortly, so we'll update you in a minute. Okay, arriving now is the 10:20 South Western Railway service from Salisbury to Basingstoke, formed of a 3-car 159, which will take us to Basingstoke, where we're going to change for a Desiro to take us over to Winchester. On this one we have 159005. Slightly squeaky brakes. These things are run ragged all day long, so it's not surprising at all. Update you when we get to Basingstoke. Right, we just reached Basingstoke now. It is absolutely rammed here. Our train is terminated here because there is engineering works over between here and between Woking and Waterloo today. So the trains are heading via Byfleet and on the bypass over to Staines. These ones aren't doing it. That's why they're only going to Basingstoke. That's why. So it is normally Waterloo. Confirming that. Anyway, update you when we get over on our train. Right, so we're now back at Basingstoke. We just went to the shop. Just arriving here is the 10:48 service to Weymouth, which we're taking over to Winchester. The units as such I'll get when we get off. But for now, we'll update you when we get over to Winchester. Okay, we're now here at Winchester, and the partner is 444031 and 009. Oh, there's graffiti on the rear carriage. Get them all. I'm joking. It happens. Anyway, so yeah, this is Winchester Station. Surprisingly, I've not done this station for every platform yet, but it is one of the last ones in Hampshire I need, so let's get it done. Update you shortly. Okay, this is Winchester. Serves the city of Winchester in Hampshire. The station was known as Winchester City from 1949 to 1967 to distinguish it from the Winchester Chessel station, which was the terminus of the Didcot, Newbury and Southampton Railway. So it's actually, yeah, it was called Winchester City, but now there's only one Winchester in the on the railway network, so they don't need to distinguish it anymore. As for the station itself, this station does frequently serve a lot of services, so pretty much every train stops here. Weymouth services, Portsmouth Harbour services, and also cross-country stop here on Manchester Piccadilly and Bournemouth services. Won't see any here unfortunately in the time that we're here, but they do call here. Station, even though it is really busy, does only have 2 platforms. Surprisingly, it's a really busy station, this one, and it's a big city because it's got a very big university here, and the School of Art, so I think it's all part of the University of Southampton, but it's here anyway. But yeah, so it's a very busy station. It does get a lot of traffic and passengers through here. There's also a service that starts here. The Poole service, I believe, starts here now, Winchester to Poole, but I think it only goes to Bournemouth now as well. So yeah. Yeah, so renovations in 2004 gave the western side of the station a refurbished entrance, and also ticket barriers were installed here in 2009, and also a brand new footbridge, which is the one at the far end. You've seen it in previous videos as well, was installed in 2013, so they have done a lot. There was a rail bus link here operated on behalf of South West Trains when they ran it, which was called the Romsey Rail Link. It was the X66, which linked with Romsey, Hursley and Ampfield with limited stops. And the guards, interestingly, were on the bus and were equipped with rail ticket machines to charge passengers for tickets. So that is, it was a proper bus link, that was. But yeah, anyway, that's Winchester done. And we're going to make our way to Shawford now. I'll update you when we get there. Just a quick nod as well as you go over here. You do also have, this is the footbridge I was talking about, the new one. So 2013. You've seen it, I stood over here when I filmed before, so I'm aware of this one and I've seen it many times, but I'm sure you guys have, if you've been here, you've been over it, definitely. But yes, so getting ever closer to finishing Hampshire. Got Winchester done, so yes. There is that footbridge I was talking about. Let's make our way to Shawford. I'll update you when we get there. We're getting a bus there. The 69 we're getting there. Nice.
Yeah, that's the big out.
So there goes the 69 heading off to Fareham from Winchester. Doesn't actually take that long to get to Fareham from here, about an hour and a bit, but on a Trident Enviro 400 that's very nice. Anyway, gonna head off to Shawford station now and go from there. Right, so we're now here in Shawford and here's the station. The lead up to the station is quite funny because it leads through this underpass, goes up some stairs. I'll show you the way in because it's actually quite a lengthy way in. It's all brick built. And then you lead up to Shawford station here. So here we are. This station is an hourly service between I think it's Winchester and Southampton, but sometimes Bournemouth as well, but it is normally an hourly service. I believe some extra services do call here sometimes, but generally speaking it is just so generally speaking it is an hourly service, and then maybe some Weymouths will stop here during like early morning, late evenings. Cross country pass through as well. I don't think we see any here during the time we wait, so we'll see. Anyway, so I'll update you in a minute. So this is Shawford station. The station serves the villages of Twyford, not the same one, Compton and Shawford in Hampshire. The station was used in a BBC TV series called One Foot in the Grave, where the character is Victor Meldrew is seen walking from the steps down from the station platform. He then stands in front of the station sign waiting to be picked up before being ran over by a car. So yeah, bit of a interesting climax to that. Obviously only a TV show, but still. The station did previously have a goods yard, but this was closed and sold in the 1990s. It does have 3 platforms, although the 3rd platform I don't actually think is really used. 1 and 2 are used. 1 is for trains towards Winchester, 2 is for trains towards Southampton and Bournemouth.
Southwestern Railway service to Winchester is delayed.
And that's our train.
Sorry that your journey will take longer than planned.
That's helpful. And then as you go over onto platform 3 here, you've got the unused, not so used platform. I think we will get the gen on that though, because I think that would be good. So we shall go to our Southwestern Railway Gen Master. Andy,
Hello.
I'll borrow you. Quick question for the vid. Is this ever used, this platform?
Yes. Not often.
Not often?
No, not often. Obviously, if there's a bit of disruption, and let's say in the evening or something, and you've got Pompeys that stop here, then they'll use this platform to obviously allow Weymouth to overtake. If they're stopping here, for example.
But it's not used much then?
Not often, no. I think there's 1 or 2 that are booked to go from here, but they do normally change over to number 2.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Thanks for that. So there you go. Yeah, platform 3 is not used very much, but can be used as an overtake or a relief platform if you like. The entrance to the station is, like you say, quite funny. It's obviously just, it's not step free at all, which obviously isn't good, but it is what it is. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, I'll update you with some passing trains. That's Shawford done. Next station for us is Micheldever. We are going to get the bus, no, not bus, we're going to get the train back to Winchester, and then we're going to go to Micheldever from there. So there goes 444010 and 444041 heading to London Waterloo from Weymouth. And yeah, that's 10 car heading off there. Alright, passing Shawford now, we've got a service from Weymouth to, no, London Waterloo to Weymouth. 444-001 and 444-045. No, there you go. And now we're going to cross over and go get our train. Forgot to also mention this entrance to Shawford as well is basically like a big shed. So if we walk through, you'll see. Yeah, the entrance into this station is very different. I didn't expect it to be so. Well, it's none of it's step free, which, like I say, isn't very good. But we're now on platform 1 and make our way over to Winchester from here. There's a 70 just coming through on the 70005 there. So there goes 70005 heading through on the relief platform, platform 3, and that one goes. Right, arriving in now is the 1219 South Western Railway service to Winchester from Southampton Central. And this train is currently 3 minutes late. It is a 450 on this one. It is 450094. Nice and quiet. And we'll take this one over to Winchester. Right, we're now back here at Winchester. I'm going to update you when we are next on the move. Micheldever will be next. Right, so we're just back at what we just did. We just killed a bit of time. We had half an hour wait. So we rode the Winchester Park and Ride, the 16 plate E200 MMC. So yeah, we took that just to get a bit of time, but now we're back at Winchester Station. We're going to head to Micheldever, the next station on the plan. Right, arriving here is 444-018, heading to London Waterloo. 450-094 has just reversed out and gone back to Southampton Central. And yes, we are going to. This isn't our train. We've got one after this, which is ours to Micheldever. So. Update you shortly. Okay, heading out here is the 1248 service to London Waterloo from Weymouth. Triple 44018, 444-012 heading off. Our train is shortly. Right, arriving in now is the 1253 service to Basingstoke. This is 45102. This is from Portsmouth Harbour. Update you when we get there. It's in Micheldever. Right, departing out there is 450-102 and 450-004. Heading off to Basingstoke from Portsmouth Harbour, and we're now here at Micheldever station. This station I have been to a few times in the past for videos. Big island platform, well, not really that big, is it? It's a small island platform with a station building that's no longer used on the very far end, what I think was a former platform. And a long time ago there were a bunch of wagons that were stabled up on the line just over here. But it's safe to say now they're gone. They're not here anymore. So they've finally been towed away after so long. They were here for years and years and years. Anyway, yeah, so this station serves the village of Micheldever station. It's actually the name of the village. But we'll talk about the station in a bit more detail in a minute. Right, so welcome to Micheldever station. This is serves Micheldever, which is approximately 2 miles away. Like I said, the village is called Micheldever station. And a surrounding area in Hampshire. It is a flint building with an added veranda. That's how you describe this building over here, basically. The station is one big island platform and is near the A303 Basingstoke to Andover road, approximately 2.5 miles from the village. So yes, there's a goods yard which served the Royal Air Force fuel and oil depot, which is part of the government pipelines and storage system. That was here. And the yard in it is still in use, but hardly gets used for anything. So we're heading off from Micheldever now anyway, because we weren't here for very long, and we're now going to head over to do another line. We're going to head to Fareham on this one, 450-084. And 080. So yeah, I'll update you when we get over to Fareham. Right, so we're now here at Fareham. This station, free platform station, and we've obviously been here before, so this is our change point. We just got off of those 450s, and we're just waiting for our train to take us over to Bursledon, where we're going to be heading next, so I'll update you soon. Right, 450-084 arriving in. This is heading to Portsmouth and Southsea. 94 even. There that one is, and that will be heading to Portsmouth and Southsea there. (377-127) there, heading out on the 14047 service to Southampton Central. Then that one goes heading off. Right, arriving now is 450-086. It's our train to take us to Southampton Central. Not Southampton Central, Bursledon. It is the Southampton service though. We're going to take this over to Bursledon. I'll update you soon. Alright, we're now here at Bursledon. Passing through is a Great Western Railway service. And that is 450-086 heading out. Heading off to Southampton Central from Portsmouth and Southsea. Here we are at Bursledon, and we will update you in a minute. Right, welcome to Bursledon station, located in the village of Bursledon, Hampshire. This is technically on the West Coastway line. This station is located near a quayside on the River Hamble, as you can see over there with the yacht harbour, where a number of yachts are moored alongside a local pub, the Jolly Sailor. The M27 also crosses the water near the station. So yeah, but the fact that, yeah, so it's near a quayside, and as you can see the quay view over there. That's quite nice. Station is on a big curve with a massive archway sort of just as you go towards Southampton as well, and this station serves an hourly service in between Southampton Central and Portsmouth and Southsea. I believe Southern call here on the odd occasion, but I don't think it's very much. Any local knowledge, obviously, if you have any, then feel free to add it into the comments, but for now this is Bursledon, and we're now going to head over to Sholing. Update you soon.
Oh, what can I say, mate? What can I say?
Right, so we're now going to head off to Sholing station. That was the X5, that's a GB Kite electroliner. And yeah, we're going to head off to Sholing. I'll update you soon. That was operated by First as well, First Wessex, if you like. Right, so we're in Sholing now, and about to begin is a drag race between Andy and Jasper on an e-scooter.
I am Steve.
I think we know.
Use the brakes.
They, I think we know who won that. It was definitely Jasper. Are you going back?
Andy,
Yes, you are.
Andy.
Andy, what is wrong with yours?
Yeah, Andy, you need to.
Because I'm too scared.
Mate, you drive at 110 on your commute. You can drive at 50.
Goodness me. There you go. Right, we're heading to the station in a second. Right, welcome to Sholing station. We're laughing basically because we're using the e-scooters, and Mac fell off. Didn't you, Mac?
No!
Yes, you did.
It didn't happen.
Yeah, it did. For Mac's sake, I'm not putting the video in on the video. I'm not putting that in on the video for Mac's sake. But Woolston. Anyway, so we're going to head off to Woolston in a minute, but I'll update you some facts about the station in just a minute. Right, welcome to Sholing station. This is a suburban station in Southampton, I believe. Yeah, the suburb of Sholing. It's just on the edge of Southampton. It's the finishing point of a place called Itcham Way, which is a 32-mile long-distance footpath. That's crazy, that. The station is like your basic amenity station. Had not much has actually gone on here, to be honest. This station actually does serve a few bus routes as well. It's quite well served for the 19, the X5, the X4, the 17. They all serve sort of nearby to here, which is really good. 19 and 17 being Blue Star, the X4 and X5 being First. It's located really close to Woolston. In fact, I believe they're in walking distance of each other, which Woolston is the next station we're going to. We're getting the train 2 minutes along to Woolston to get it done. Then we're going to get a bus back into Southampton, because it's only these 3 stations we need in this line. Yeah, it's a pure example of a suburban station. There's a block of flats like literally just above us, or apartments they all look like, and yeah, so yeah, that's Sholing station, and we're going to make our way over to Woolston. Update you shortly. Right, arriving in now is going to be the 15:30 South Western Railway service to Southampton Central from Portsmouth and Southsea. We've got 450-094 on this one. And we're going to take this just one stop along the line to Woolston. I'll update you soon. Right, welcome to Woolston. Departing out now is 450-094, heading off to Southampton Central. And that is now Southampton to Fareham complete, because Woolston was the last one. that one goes. Talk about this station in just a moment and go from there. So a quick nod to Woolston station, grade 2 listed station, which we'll have a look at in a second. It's a suburban station in Southampton. Just past Woolston station, the line rounds the River Itchen, giving a view across the city of Southampton, including St Mary's, which is home to Southampton FC. This station is very close to that viewpoint where you can go over. In terms of the station, it opened in 1866. It was a single track line which operated by the Southampton and Netley Railway, which served the Royal Victoria Military Hospital at Netley, which station was also built in a style similar to that of Woolston. It was bombed during a raid in the Spitfire works at Woolston during the Second World War and suffered a lot of damage, and its goods yards closed in 1967, and in 2010 the former Southern Railway concrete footbridge was replaced by the green footbridge that you see in front of you now. So yes, it's an hourly, no, it's 2 trains per hour is it? Oh, okay then. Apparently it's Brighton via Worthing, there's 2 trains an hour, which, oh there is, yeah, they do call here. 1 train per hour to Portsmouth and Southsea, and 3 trains per hour to Southampton Central. 2 of them are non-stop, and 1 calls at all stations, which is the South Western Railway. I didn't know Southern called here, but they must have changed that. Anyway, so we'll have a look at the building, and we're going to go out and head back to Southampton to complete our last 2 stations of the day. And if you know Hampshire and you know partly Wiltshire, you'll know what 2 are missing. And see if you can guess before we get there, which will be in a few clips time. So this is the building, the grade 2 listed building outside Woolston, which is grade 2 listed. Here's a ticket office which is open on limited hours, I believe, but it doesn't really double as anything else. Onward travel info is obviously really good here because it's suburban Southampton, so the X4, the X5, the 13, the 15, the 17 and the 19 and the 10. So there's a lot that runs out of here into Southampton. So yeah, so there's loads of routes. Blue Star are the main operator, and we're going to head over to Southampton now. Right, so we're just in Southampton now. There's our bus, that's the Via 400 63 plate, which brought us in on the 17 from Woolston. Over there is a DOE as well, DOE 30, which is a red one as well, which is not many of them now actually, as you see. And there's an E400 City in front of that. So yeah, anyway, our plan now is to head to get some food, and then we're going to make our way to Southampton. We're actually going to drive over to Redbridge. Andy's going to drive us to Redbridge, where we're going to start the next part of our journey, because we've already done Southampton Central, Millbrook and Redbridge. So yeah, we're going to make our way over to there and go over to, you probably guessed it, Dean in Wiltshire. Update you soon. Off to Dean now, so update you when we get there. Right, we have now reached Dean station. So, welcome to Dean. This station is serving West Dean in Wiltshire. This is the only station in Wiltshire we're actually visiting today, so we haven't got too much on for it in the way of that. That's helpful, the crossing has gone up. We were a bit concerned because of the lack of signal in between here and Salisbury, that we thought that the crossing would stay down until at least the next train arrived, but no, we're lucky. So I'm getting across now whilst I still can, because the crossing will not be up for very long because our train is very shortly. But for now, we'll talk about the station in just a moment. There is an old station building which is now, I believe, privately owned, not in use anymore. The station doesn't have a ticket office, it only has the ticket machines. So yeah, but we'll update you shortly. So crossing's gone down, we'll just talk about the station quickly. So the station is Dean. The station yeah, it serves the village of West Dean in Wiltshire. It's on the Wessex Main Line as it's known. The station building is in Wiltshire. The platforms straddle the county boundary with Hampshire. So we're technically in Wiltshire and Hampshire with this, because the platforms apparently are in the boundary to Hampshire, which is interesting. It's an hourly services. South Western Railway run the what's known as the Romsey Loop, or the Romsey Rocket as it's called, or the figure 6, because it makes number 6 on the line, which is interesting. Since October 2011 as well, actually, first Great Western, who was at the time, actually called here. They actually managed the station and called here, because that's actually a fun fact. This station, only up until I think it was 2018, was actually managed by Great Western Railway. This one and Mottisfont and Dunbridge were both managed by them, and then South Western Railway took over because they're the ones that serve here. So yes, outside the station, it's only the little village. There isn't actually a lot here. There is a bus service that runs out of here, a limited service on a Monday to Friday, which is the 37, which is operated by Salisbury Reds. I believe it's Opta Solo SR that normally does it. But yeah, as you can see, it's a community hall just outside, and on the other side it just leads into, I think that this way leads into the village, and the other side leads out. So, or there might be residents the other side, either side, I don't know. But anyway,
158888,
so we've got 158888 about to take us to the final station for today, and the final station in Hampshire that we need, Mottisfont and Dunbridge. So without sounding too dramatic, 6 Hampshire trips later, and it finally comes down to actually visiting the last one. So happy days, big county complete. Update you soon when we get to Mottisfont and Dunbridge. Right, so there goes 158888, and we are now at Mottisfont and Dunbridge. So that one goes, heading off to Romsey via Southampton and Chandler's Ford, and Southampton, Eastleigh and Chandler's Ford. So Mottisfont and Dunbridge, here we are, and this is the very last Hampshire station I need. Absolutely brilliant. We've completed every station in Hampshire. So that county is now done. I will not need to come Dunbridge, sorry, bad pun, don't shoot me for that one. Anyway, so we'll talk about this station in just a moment. Yeah, not the most difficult county to complete, I will be honest. From every station that we have done in the county, I don't think any has been particularly difficult. I think they've all been, well, because Hampshire's such a well-served county, it's been very easy to say that, you know, and get them all done. So there will be a lot more challenging counties to come, which I'm looking forward to. But this one, we can just say we've done it, because it then makes space for other counties that probably need more, just more work to be done. So yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about the station in just a moment. Right, so we're now here at Mottisfont and Dunbridge. This station serves the village of Dunbridge in Hampshire. The station is the closest station to Mottisfont Abbey, which I believe is a local tourist attraction. I think it's a historical priory and country estate, so it's like a famous old house basically, or an old abbey. It's a museum which features regularly art exhibitions, gardens, including the walled rose garden. It's home to the National Plant Collection as well, so it's tourist attraction for those who like history and things like that. So I suppose it has its quirks in that way. Mottisfont previously had a station of its own on the Andover to Romsey line, known as the Sprat and Winkle line, and unfortunately, as you can probably guess, the Beaching Acts closed it. So yeah, Mottisfont station did exist. A new service runs from Mottisfont and Dunbridge since 2007. It runs from Salisbury to Southampton. This is, and the same with Dean as well. And according to station usage, Mottisfont and Dunbridge is the second least used station in Hampshire, with only Beaulieu Road being behind it, or in front of it. So this is the second least used station in Hampshire. I didn't actually know that. So there you go. Again, a bit like Dean, First Great Western at the time, they did serve here and they did manage the station, but they don't anymore. So, and you see some fish artwork on the platform. Look at that. Right, we'll see if anything comes through. We've got a couple of Great Westerns passing through, so we're going to see them, and then we are going to finish up. But for now, we've still got a bit of the video to go. We're going to wait for those passing trains. Right, passing through now, we've got a Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central. 165 133 and 166212.
They said First Great Western on that unit.
Amazing.
9 years out of date, that ended in 2015.
Yeah, incredible. Said First Great Western on it. That is up to date, as we expect from a turbo. Anyway, off that one goes. That's heading to Cardiff Central from Portsmouth Harbour. Right, so as that GWR passes through, I'm going to finish the video from Hampshire 6 here, and that is the very last Hampshire video. So thank you all for watching. If you have liked what you've seen, do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments, because I will get back to them as when I can. And any recommendations are welcome, so do leave those in the comments as well. Thank you to Jasper, who's there, and also thank you to... There was 6 of us. Yeah. So thank you to Will, Andy, Mac and Liam as well for all coming along today. It has been a very good day, and we can now safely say Hampshire is now 100% complete on the series, which is excellent news. I'm really, really happy about that. So we continue to go through other counties though that are a lot more difficult than Hampshire, definitely. Hampshire is somewhat a lot easier than some of the others, but you know, hey ho, it's all part of the fun. So you're going to be seeing a lot more videos from me from the north of England as well, and the Midlands, and further afield from Plymouth, because that is an area of the world that I really need to focus my time on, and I'm lacking in it. I've got a lot in the south and not a lot in the north, so I think I need to really focus on that. So that's what I am planning to do. My weekends away trips, which this one isn't, this one is a day trip for me, I'm going home today, but my weekend away trips will predominantly focus on those areas from going forwards, because I really like those areas, and also because they really need to be done. Anyway, the next one you'll see will be from West Wales, so it is another one, or another county, which is Pembrokeshire, will be completed. This one is clearing the branch line to Pembroke Dock, as well as 2 missing stations on the line towards Milford Haven and Fishguard, so you'll be seeing that next time, and then later in a month you'll see a couple others as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, and for me here at Hampshire, for the very last time in Hampshire, thank you for watching. Not the very last time, obviously I'll probably be back to film other videos, but you know what I mean. For the very last time on the Every Platform series here in Hampshire, thank you for watching. Bye for now.